What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts? Welcome to a bucket of track talking fried chicken, a part of the Lactic Acid Network. I'm your host, Dominique Smith. Hope everybody is like my dog, Thweatt here. And you're having a simply wonderful Christmas time. Hope your holidays are happy. Your tree is litter than a holiday festive wreath, and that you are enjoying the season. Before we even get started, I got to give a shout out to my boy Messi, who took care of the World Cup this morning for his home squad of Argentina. If you think he is not the GOAT, then follow these instructions. Go find you a pastor, go debate him, go on Amazon, order you a pair of Saucony shoes so you can run to the nearest location that sells his jersey, and then buy one and rep it really, really well. That's how we do on here. I cannot tell you how pumped I am. Today's guest needs no introduction, but I have to give her one because she's family. She's the legend. She is a certified baller, play caller, shot caller, doing big things on and off the marathon trails. Just celebrated a birthday that we're about to get to in a second. She should be sponsored by Hidden Valley Ranch and literally makes the world a better place, one marathon or one run at a time. I'm mad that I told you in the previous episodes, y'all need to drop out so she can win, because I wanted that free trip to Colorado that she said she was going to do, but that didn't happen because you guys didn't follow instructions. So listen, it's coming up again, but listen, it's all good. All thriller, no filler. You know how we do. She's none other than my friend, Miss Laura Thweatt. Laura fam, what's going on with you?
Dom, what's up? I am so pumped to be back here with you. I have been counting down the days to doing this recording, so I'm just honored to be here. I wish I had a cooler sweater on, but I did what I could.
Listen, you have that nice scenic background, that little painting and everything. Yeah. Look, 'tis the season to eat chicken. That's what we're here to do. But we got some housekeeping to do real quick. The first thing, they tell you to not eat dessert before anything else, but they lied. So
life is too short. You got to do dessert first.
Life is too short. YOLO. I don't know what that means, but do the dessert first. And we're celebrating another year. So I'm trying to get this cookie open. I should have realized that I should have brought you scissors, but now it is open. So Laura, let me get your cookie as we wish. Oh, see, that cookie look good. I got this little bootleg Black Santa.
Your cookie is more festive than mine. Mine doesn't have a Santa hat.
Should I take a selfie of this? Hold on.
Yes, that is what that is a good selfie.
I'm gonna see it. It's gonna bounce
with your sweater
on the computer screen right there. Hey, praise him. All right. I should have did that before the show. Laura family, happy birthday to you. Everybody around the world, get a cookie. Let's see how this tastes.
Oh, Lord. Yours doesn't look like it tastes as good as mine. It might look better, but I think mine tastes better.
Woo!
What kind of cookie is that?
I don't even know.
Is Santa packing a punch? It looks like it.
This is that Santa Claus goes straight to the. This that grandma got ran over by a reindeer cookie. Ooh, I need a drink.
See, this you're probably gonna judge it because I just feel like that's coming. But this is a Safeway cookie. But this is the best cookie out there. Okay, outside of Crumble, shout out. But if you can't get Crumble, why do we disagree on all of these things? Dominoes and Crumble, what are you doing to me? I can't believe it. Okay, well,
hold on. I actually got a birthday gift for you. I don't know if it's gonna. It's a big old coupon. Yeah, so I'm gonna send.
Oh man, best gift ever. You know me so well. You're gonna send that in the mail.
Yeah.
Should I be expecting that in 2 to 4 days?
No, I'm getting that overnight.
Yeah, you better.
You need to get that. The OJ said Christmas just ain't Christmas without the one you love, and this is the one that you love. Them Dominoes.
It's the one that I love.
So yeah, you get all this. They got chicken, they got all that stuff.
They do everything: pasta, sandwiches, chicken, brownies, lava cakes, salads.
Yeah.
I mean.
You see, I don't think this picture real because I ain't never had no Dominoes that look this good. But yeah, I got this for you. So, and I got a box over there actually with a bow on it. So yeah, I'm gonna get that.
God, you're taking care of me. Taking care of me.
Listen, we take care of family on this show. But tell me more about the Safeway cookie. See, I didn't hate on the Safeway cookie, but
do you guys have Safeways in Florida, or are you just Publix? It's
we
like the same. It's just Publix.
Publix, yeah.
They
Publix
probably
and
have
Safeway
better.
are not the same. I just have to
Oh
say.
yeah, okay, I know. I have been to a Publix, and I will admit it was amazing. And I got one of the best. It was like a chicken parm sandwich from like their deli. Amazing. So yeah, Safeway is a step down from Publix, but they have the best chocolate chip cookies. And for me, the important pieces of a chocolate chip cookie is I want it soft. I
That's
don't
right.
like
That's
the
right, right
over
there.
baked hard cookies. These are nice and soft, a little chewy. Oh, they are so good. And they sell them in party packs of 12 if you're like really gonna go after it. But they also sell them in little 2-packs. I may or may not have already eaten the first one in the 2-pack after my long run. So this is round 2. But I'm telling you, Safeway chocolate chip cookies changed my mind. One of the best cookies out there.
Listen, we found something we agree on your birthday.
I know. Look at that. Soft, chewy cookies. I don't want a hard, like,
no.
like I don't want too much crunch with my cookie. I want it soft, which is why I like crumble.
You know, you know who has a okay. You know who has a sloppable chocolate chip cookie?
Huh.
Whole Foods.
Oh yeah, I believe that. I buy their little 4-packs. They also have a salted caramel crunch cookie.
Okay.
Man, that's also up there on my list.
Okay, I like it. Crumble cookie. I like the box. I mean, it's a nice box.
Okay, I just got a 4-pack from Crumble, like they're like kind of like mini party pack the other day, and they're now including cookie cutters for free to like slice the cookie into like 4 perfect little squares.
Look at them. So nice.
I know Christmas came early. I was like, they were like, "Do you want one of these?" I was like, "Yes, I do." Listen, absolutely.
You know how much them cookies cost? I said, may I have a chocolate chip cookie? That's $4, $4.99. I'm like, am I paying for shipping and handling? And I'm standing here watching.
What do I get? But see, Dom, now you get a cookie cutter with that $4.99. So I mean, change your mind at all?
No, because when I tasted that cookie,
more bang for your buck.
More bang for my buck. Listen, crumble cookie, I like the concept. Y'all popping up like, I don't want to say like roaches, but y'all popping up. Y'all popping up.
just popping up.
Just popping up everywhere I go. Gas station crumble cookie. Oh, there's a church. There's a crumble cookie right next to the church. But I had a chocolate chip cookie because I'm a chocolate chip cookie brother myself. There was so much milk in that cookie that I tasted the milk. I said, listen, if I wanted milk with I can understand milk chocolate, but if I wanted milk with my cookies, I would go get me a glass of Fairlife. And I would
milk of choice.
Yeah, that's the milk of choice. You got to get the 2%. Listen, if you do not want to pass gas after drinking milk, get yourself a glass of Fairlife.
All right. Well, did you pass gas after eating that cookie?
I sure did. Like Clifford the farting dog. But
see, they're just thinking of everything. They're like, what if we put enough in here and then it just takes, kills 2 birds with 1 stone,
So
milk, cookie combo,
So they should call themselves the enemas. So basically,
the more appropriate name. That way, you know what you're getting at least.
Yeah, if you
No surprise there.
Well, we got some wings to get to, and I got I got some updates for you. So pretty much today, we're gonna talk some television. We're gonna talk some 90s television specifically. I gotta give you a recap on the pizza, and we're gonna talk some holiday traditions and songs, and we're gonna talk about the importance of rest. Can you show the people your air fryer wings?
Oh, heck yeah, I can. All right. Obviously, I have a huge bowl here filled with HV, and then got my air fryer wings. Check these beauties out.
Those look so pretty, girl.
Okay, disclaimer though, I set off 3 fire alarms while cooking these, and it was like a whole thing. But I think they turned out pretty good despite that interruption. Almost set the house on fire, but it was worth it for these beauties.
Okay.
I feel like you're processing that.
I'm just trying to figure out how they look that good, and you set off the fire alarm. Right? Somebody call 911, shorted fire burning in the air fryer. Whoa.
That thing produces a lot of like
Smoke.
steam. Well, smoke, I guess, like, you know, like the, I guess
Laura,
it is smoke.
that's not steam. If you set enough alarms, you
Well, I thought that was the problem. I thought it was just like steam from the top of the air fryer. So I obviously had no ventilation. And then all the fire alarms started going off. And I was like running around the house, like trying to like wave a towel. I was opening doors. But anyway, yeah, so it is smoke that comes out of the air fryer. Lesson learned. But I made some beautiful wings just for you.
They look good. I appreciate you here.
And a little shout out, you know. Isn't wings if you don't have yeah, Hidden Valley, we see you.
First of all, Hidden Valley, I don't appreciate y'all calling my podcast charity case. I don't appreciate that.
That was like my favorite message. I laughed so hard because you were like, and then they directed me to like a Clorox.
Yeah,
ad. I was like, what?
They wanted me to take a survey. Like, you just call my podcast a charity case, and you want me to get some call. I'm like, you done lost your okay. Well, you know it's Sunday. I can't talk. So Laura, my friend. Ooh, I framed that. I was like, y'all listen, I got you. Come on. I'm trying to pour this ranch. I went on a ranch protest, then I had to go to Target. But let's start this off.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get this. Get
a little dip in there. Oh man. I need like a Did you hear that crunch?
I did.
That's what I'm talking about. Got some Frank Hots on here.
Oh, you went Frank's. Lord have mercy.
The perfect Sunday. Wings, ranch, podcast with you. I don't know how it gets better.
We put our foot in these wings. This good. I ain't going back to Wingstop. Actually, I need a sponsor. So yeah,
So actually, if you're listening,
I make Lord, getting them wings. I see you, fam.
You see it?
You need a wet wipe. You got some right. You got some right here. Let me see. That's all. That's how you know it's good.
That's how you know it's good. I told you I needed the wet paper towel. That's why.
Laura went to the beach and said, "Let me get some ocean water for this paper towel."
Man, that went down real smooth. Love me some wings.
That crunch though. Oof.
Yeah, you heard it.
Ooh, heard that from 2000. I could hear that crunching from 1,000 miles. Ooh. Sorry, but last time you gave me some homework. Laura blessed my show, and she gave me some homework to try Dominoes and get back with her, and to try deep dish pizza and to get back with her. And so she and I were messaging back and forth, and I said, do you want what really went on, what really happened? And I said, I could tell you nah, not now, nah, or I could tell you on the show. So she decided that she just wants all y'all to hear.
I want everyone to hear. I want this to be the first time that I hear your thoughts.
I did not go to Domino's.
What?
I did not go to Domino's.
Man, really hating on that chain. No love.
But no, listen. But I'm just saving it for when you come to Orlando.
Oh,
that's it.
All right, we're going. I am taking you there. So we're gonna sit down. We're gonna do it right.
Can we go to Domino's and then Blaze just to have like a pizza off? Okay.
Yeah, we'll do like a pizza sampling. You know, we'll instead of like we'll do pizza hopping instead of like bar hopping. We'll just hop around.
Hopping. So we have to do. We'll start with Domino's. So we'll set the bar very low. We'll start with Domino's.
Save the best for first.
Save the worst for first. I like that. Shout out to the dog. I see the dog. Yeah, the dog heard
Biggie, he wants to make an appearance / wants a wing.
Biggie. I see you. Oh, how cute. And then you got to try this place called Lazy Moon. The pizza is as big as Biggie. And then there's a few. Okay, we'll point out later. But I did go and try deep dish pizza.
Okay, that's a start.
I did try deep dish pizza. My mom said I wanted to try it. And good news for you, this day keeps getting better. The Broncos are winning.
Are they? Wow, not even.
And
I can't even tune in anymore.
me neither. But they were like, okay, we'll hook you up. So I got this pepperoni. I said, let me start. Just get me some pepperoni. And my mom was all festive. She was like, all right, you know what we're finna do? We're going to get a sausage, pepperoni, olives, all this crap. And so once I ate the pizza, the first slice, I understood why it's popular for marathon runners and why I will never be a marathon runner.
That's just another reason now.
Because that's just another reason.
Add it to the
Dom,
list.
you gonna come? We need to run a charity marathon. No, I can't. I'm not a deep dish eater. I can't do it. Girl, you've seen The Grinch, right?
Yeah, of course. It's a Christmas classic.
Like the How the Grinch Stole Christmas, not this new Grinch stuff, like the real Grinch.
Oh yeah, no, like the Dr. Seuss, like the original. Yeah.
And then even Brother Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
There's a part that you remember. His heart grew 3 sizes that day. When I ate that doggone pizza, my stomach grew 3 sizes that day because that bread just sat there like I owed it some money. I'm like, I can't do this. I see why they eat all the fun. Like,
it just set up camp there, rent free.
It set up rent free, and it wouldn't leave me alone. I was like, Lord, like, oh. Girl, got my stomach looking like a balloon. I was like, I can't do this. I can't. I tried, Laura. I tried.
See, your stomach wouldn't stay that way if you went out and did like a 20 miler. You know how quickly it shrinks back down? Give it like 2 hours.
Oh, there's something I really wanted to say that I cannot say because it's his day. I listen, you know better. You know me better.
I mean, to be honest, I didn't think you were gonna love it, but I thought that.
Oh, so you set me up.
Yeah, given what I learned about you our first time around and what you liked, and then you told me in the message that you were gonna try it, I was like, yeah, he's gonna hate it. It's gonna be even more.
And you knew
set you up.
You set me up, and I was like, I know good and well. She knew I wouldn't like this.
Yeah, no, I knew. I was like, wow. I was shocked that you were gonna try it, and I didn't want to take that away from you because I felt like you owed it to yourself to at least like know for sure. So I let you do it, but I was like, he's not gonna like it.
I felt like I owed it to you because y'all have to go back and watch the episode. Laura was bringing up rainbows, so I'm like, that got too much color in it. Like I can't. I was just like I was just everything that she suggested. I was like hauling those. I was like, no.
I know. That's why I was like, I'm pumped we agree on the cookie because I felt like we just couldn't quite find that point for us. We were on either side of the spectrum.
But today,
dancing around.
I am determined that we have to find at least 3 things. So we've got one.
Okay, we got one.
We got one. What is like? So did you try the ranch and the fish?
Wait, the ranch and the fish?
I told you to try it on salmon.
Oh, damn it! Oh, I let you down. I didn't try it,
girl. I
eat salmon like weekly. Oh, why didn't you remind me? Why didn't I write that down?
I don't know, but you know how much that bread
34.
costs.
I don't have good. My memory's already going.
It's the marathon.
The side effect of your mid-30s and the marathon.
It's the marathon. It ain't. Listen, you put on you 30 and thriving. You know she just looking like Jennifer Gardner when in that 13 going on what is it 20, 30, whatever.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, and she thrives.
Yeah, I mean she.
I want to be like Jen.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Let me hold $1. But no, I thought she was gonna try that.
I feel like I will like that because anything with ranch, I like. Like I hate onions, but I love onion rings. Yeah, I hate onions, but I love onion rings because they're deep fried and then with ranch. So I could put ranch on anything that I don't necessarily. Onion rings
with ranch?
Oh yeah, what? You've never tried that? That's more normal than putting it on fish. It's like a more normal trajectory with ranch.
Normal to what y'all doing in Colorado? What is going on?
We keep it wild down here. It's the Wild West. There's no rules. We
Clearly.
live dangerously out here with Dominoes, ranch on onion rings. I don't know. Crumble cookies popping up
everywhere. They just sprout them.
everywhere.
They just sprout them. Like, you know, them sprouts on the potatoes after 2 weeks. That's what they're doing. I did try ranch with pizza though.
And
it was not bad. It was, I prefer marinara.
Okay, fair enough.
But see, I didn't hate on that. I didn't hate on that.
You didn't hate on that. Okay.
I was just curious. Everything else you said was just like, why? But that was
all right. The ranch on pizza, you were like, okay.
Okay. So what's another food hack as we indulge in one more wing?
Yeah, I need to eat another wing.
How many did you make by chance?
I made 8.
My girl.
A full plate. It's just a warm up. I bought 2 packs, so I'll probably cook the other pack later and then eat that for dinner with a salad because you got to balance it.
No, you don't. There's the thing.
No.
Laura's.
So this is like my warm up round.
Okay. So I actually scratch that question. I do have a question though.
Okay.
I just have to say, I put my foot in these wings, and Laura did too. What is your best holiday meal?
That I make or that I like?
That you just love.
My mom makes cioppino, and it's like a New Year's Eve tradition at her house now, and she makes it every New Year's, and it is so good. Shout out to Mama Thweatt.
Let me tell you something. You know, outside of me just sitting on the toilet from 2000 you know, we that. I've seen diners, drive-ins, and dives make that. That's some serious cooking.
That is some serious cooking. My mom got the recipe. So my grandma grew up in Louisiana. She grew up in Shreveport, and she's very Southern. And so she slowly introduced all of this Southern cooking as I was growing up. And that was one of her recipes, and it is so delicious. So also shout out to Eunice Finchak, because she's one of the best cooks I've ever known. She's so good. Everything she makes is delicious. And she's the reason I like seafood, because I grew up in Colorado. So there's not obviously like fresh seafood anywhere. But she had me eating oysters off the half shell when I was like 7.
Laura would fit right in the South. Like you see, that's innovation. I would love to see you bring a crawfish broil.
Oh, she does the best crawfish broils. Also introduced me to that when I was like 10, and they'd have like the live crawfish, and they'd just be like everywhere in this huge bucket, and then my granddad would like do his thing, and oh yeah.
Laura and I might be related. I ain't
we might have roots somewhere.
Somewhere. You know,
we're kindred spirits.
Kindred spirits. I don't know what.
In ways.
In some ways. In some stuff. No, you know, you got that Colorado crap y'all be doing out there. That I just don't understand. But while it's on my mind, I'm curious about something. You did something pretty cool. You actually came down here to Florida after your marathon.
Oh yeah.
And you went to
Key West.
Thank you for saying it. For whatever reason, I was about to call it West Key.
Close enough.
And I have no idea why. But you went down to the Key West, and it looked amazing.
It was.
How important is it? Because I always hear like runners like, you know, I'm having that itch to get back and start running and stuff. And for me, I'm like, listen, just go get a back scratcher and let's go get some you need some, if you got the itch to like,
you can scratch that itch other ways.
Scratch that
Don't
itch
be running 2 days after. Are you kidding?
Yeah, go get you some anti-itch cream and just and just utilize that. And if it's not strong, if the stronger the itch, go get yourself a prescription.
They make steroids for that too. I got poison ivy once, so yeah.
Oh my gosh, Lord, that much. So you know, so
yeah. So I know that itch. Yeah.
Oh, that's that itch. Oh, okay. That's that Lilo and Stitch kind of itch. I like that. But how important is it? Like, not just for you, but you coach, and there's this mentality, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Well, I'm like, okay, well, that will be sooner than later if you actually don't rest. From your standpoint as a baller, as a shot caller, how important is the message of taking time, not just to physically rest, but mentally, taking care of your mentals and just
Yeah,
chilling?
I mean, that's one of it's funny. I feel like as athletes, like we all have that really high drive. And so rest sometimes is actually the hardest piece of the equation for us to like wrap our brains around, and understand the importance of. But throughout my career, I've learned time and time again how important recovery is and how important rest is, and taking that time to decompress and turn your brain off and physically recover, but to also check out, and take that step back, because we just live in this world all the time. And so after a big goal race, or like a big season, I just think it's so important to just turn that part of ourselves off and get that balance back. And again, like remember that we are so much more than like an like a runner, like it's easy to kind of define yourself through that. And so again, breaks for me are to kind of turn that part of my life off and then, you know, enjoy all these other things that make me me, and kind of again get perspective. So I'm a big believer in that. I tell my kids to do that. They take at least 2 weeks completely off in between
Mhm.
every season, and then we just kind of gradually introduce it back. I took like 6 weeks off after
That's good.
Chicago.
That's good.
But again, I think that like, for me, I normally take 2 weeks and then I'm kind of like getting back into things. But Chicago was a really tough one for me. It was almost tougher psychologically. And so I just took my 2 weeks and I was like, wow, I'm not ready to run yet. And I was like, I don't need to force myself to go out and run. Like I'm just gonna wait until I want to run. And then the days I don't want to run, I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna force it. I'm just gonna kind of like let myself build back slowly. So again, it's about listening to your body. It's about just taking that time, to kind of reset. And it's so hard in running because there's no off season. Like there's just always something, right? And now with the shoe technology, like it's getting even easier to run like 5 marathons in 1 year, which is great if that's something that you want to do. But for me, like I have to have that reset period after a marathon, especially, to just check out and step outside of the running world. And then I slowly ease back in. And then that's how I know I'm ready to jump back into the next training. And that's kind of when I get that spark back, is just letting myself have that time for myself. It's just so important.
But the coolest thing about you, or one of the coolest things about you, is I remember I asked you what would be a theme song to describe your life, and before you took me off the ledge with MG
Never
freaking
forget
K,
it.
MGK,
You just went silent for like 10 seconds. I was like, wait.
it my mind was so disconstructed and discombobulated. I still
You
don't know
almost
what to
couldn't
do.
finish the episode. Yeah. It got weird
No,
there for a second.
I forgot like 6 or 7 questions. Listen, there were so many moments. The true crime crap. I do, but here's the thing. I, I, what is with y'all? Every distance runner I have come across, I love these true crime podcasts. I'm like, what? And I
I
go
know
on
it's
these
like the
long.
last thing we should be watching too.
Yeah, I can get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, run my 75 miles, and listen to, Snatched and Grab or whatever these crazy podcasts are. I'm like, I don't even watch the news for crap like this, and you on a podcast. So, but ugh, like I guess that's toughness, but I'm scared. Like I'm like, Lord, why are they doing that? Why
Yeah,
can't they listen to? Like
yeah, it gets pretty dark sometimes, and I'm like, that's another thing I take a break from. Got to step outside of that, get some Office going, get some New Girl on, kind of
New
lighten the
Girl,
load a
that's my
little bit.
show. Hey, we
Love
found
New
something else
Girl.
that we love. New
Dude,
Girl.
two.
Yes, and The Office. Well, I have a Dwight Schrute shirt on.
I know, I freaking love it. I love it so much. I love The Office.
Yeah. Um, and New Girl. Listen, shout out to my dog Winston Bishop, who I think would be a great coach. I did not like Coach the character, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I love Winston. every time I rewatch it, I love Winston more. Like I appreciate him differently. Like every time I rewatch it.
The other day, I was just for whatever reason, I think it was like season 1 or 2. It's Winston's on the piano, and I was just walking around my house singing, "This is a sad song in the world."
Sad song.
In the world. And then like Max Greenfield, I think I would like walk around, Nick Miller, you my dog, love you dog, and all that stuff. That's just my
I can relate to Winston too. Like whenever like they're like joking around and they have these like witty like comebacks, and it always takes him like 10 minutes, but then he finally like slides one in and everyone like claps. I'm like, I can relate to that. Like,
it's like
definitely me.
Way to go, Winston.
Yeah, nice.
And
joined the group.
nice job. You're 20 minutes too late. And then he had that old broken down car, and he rode that you just
don't get sand in here.
No, don't. And then the car won't even start. It's like, it's okay. She's just taking her time.
He's using a paper clip.
Yeah, using a paper clip to crank it up. Listen,
I respect it. I love it.
Shout out to Winston. That's our spirit animal.
100%.
And then he had the cats. What was that cat's name?
Oh my God, what was the cat's name?
That's gonna make me. What my phone at?
Yeah, you got to Google that. We got to figure that out because that's gonna drive me crazy.
But while I find out the little cat's name, what's the cat's name on New Girl? You seem to, but before you told me about MGK, you said the theme song that you felt like you related to the most was All the Small Things by Blink-182. And I honestly, just from our time knowing each other and just obviously following each other on social media, you seem to enjoy like the small things, like the small victories. Like you go into your doctor, what is it? And I messed up on that too. The one that I thought was your primary doctor.
That's right. That was so funny. He listened to the episode and he like could not stop laughing. My practitioner, like my massage therapist, he's the drummer in like a punk rock band. Barry Mia, shout out. But yeah.
And she said, "Who rocks?" I remember that. Did I do that right?
Yeah, no, you did.
Okay, I thought I was doing like the NC State like thing, but
yeah, there's so many. These are like the Longhorn thing too. Like I don't know. There's too many things. I don't know.
Yeah, I just stick with the one. I don't like when you take pictures. I don't know what to do. Like I took a picture with I took this picture with Santa Claus at the store, which was dope. I can't wait to post that on my personal Instagram. But I got Santa I got Santa to do the peace sign. So like he's sitting there on the throne and we just like piecing it out and everything like that.
Oh my God, I need to see this photo. That's amazing.
I'll show you after, but no, like but going to your practitioner's concert and you're just like whipping your hair back and forth, and just jamming, or just things you found on the long run, or I think you posted a picture of like a piece of cake or something recently, because it was your birthday. Which
oh yeah, really my coach made me coffee cake. Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
I ate like the entire pan in like one day.
I did see that.
I love baked goods. I love baked goods.
I thought that was banana bread. Okay.
Yeah, coffee cake. Just
okay.
For the record.
Okay. I ain't with that for the record, but I don't like coffee cake.
Oh my God, get out.
I'm so sorry. Of course you don't. To Laura's coach.
You're like, oh, you like that? Yeah, I hate it.
That is literally me. Just like, Dom, this is amazing. No, honestly, Laura's like, Dom, this is amazing. It's my favorite. I'm like, no, it's not. It's like, what are you
You're
doing?
like, no, don't tell me you like that. You don't like that.
like
be
stop.
real with me.
I'm like, what's that song? Ice Ice Baby, like stop.
Collaborate and
listen.
Ice is back with a brand new edition.
Something. Grab the hold of me.
That's all I remember.
Would have never stopped. Oh, I don't know. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, back to the original question. You find joy in the small things, like the everyday thing, which is so hard to do, but it's just like such an amazing thing. In my mind, I think that's a good way of obviously gratitude, but it puts things in perspective. And this sport sucks sometimes. It's hard.
It rips your heart out
It
a
rips your
lot.
heart. Yeah. It's like some days chicken, some days feathers. We used to say, some days the sport is like it's your little red wagon, you could push it to pull it. It's hard. Like it's
I love these sayings because they resonate so deeply.
but how are you able to just find, and girl, keep eating, this is a wing show
Oh
too.
yeah, I have.
But how are you able to find those precious moments and find that perspective in the everyday small things?
I think I inherited that from my mom. My mom is one of the most optimistic, positive people that I know, and she always instilled in me that life is going to have challenges. Running is going to have its challenges. Like there's going to be ups and downs, and some days are going to be so much harder than others. Some periods are going to be harder than others. But the best way to kind of navigate those difficult times and get to the other side is appreciating the little things that each day has to offer. And she was like, sometimes it's as simple as like you're going to Starbucks and you're getting your favorite latte, and like that's like the highlight of the day because the day kicked your ass. But like it's finding joy in the little things to, like you said, maintain that perspective and to kind of keep you putting that one foot in front of the other and finding the little things. Because I've always found that helpful in my running, like you're going to have bad races or you're going to have tough workouts or you're going to have periods of training that just suck and kick your ass. But it's like, okay, like today was hard. This race didn't go the way I wanted, but what can I pull from it? What do I get from it that I can take with me and put towards the next one? Like you get something out of every race, just like, there's something to get out of every day, even if it's really small. So I kind of grew up like that. And then again, running is just, it's so freaking hard that like it almost forces you to kind of develop that, because if you didn't, I don't know if you could, like, I don't know if you'd have longevity in it, like I think that's why I'm still doing it, because I've developed that skill. I have days where I don't have that, where I'm just like, everything sucks. Like I give up. Like I temporarily retired for like 2 weeks after Chicago. I'm done.
That's good.
Like I'm out.
But here's the thing, Laura. Michael Jordan said, you know what? Basketball, you irritate me, you orange piece of crap. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a baseball. And then it's like, baseball, what was I thinking? And then he came back and won championship. So I'm like, I don't know.
There's something, again, going back to our initial conversation about taking that time to recover and rest. I mean, it's so important and healthy, I think, to check out and then come back to it, when you're ready. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. Like, see, I've been trying to tell y'all that's why she's gonna beat y'all.
She's coming.
I'm coming.
Destroy you like I'm destroying these wings.
Laura gonna come up. Listen, Laura, let me tell you something. Laura gonna come up. That's what me. I'm gonna have my reporter's notebook and a plate of chicken wings. I have to be innovative. What if I wore this and covered?
Can you please? Oh my God, I would die. That would be so great. I'm gonna try and get you like a VIP pass, so you can like be at the finish line just ready with that sweater and a plate of chicken wings to celebrate my victory.
I have an antler somewhere. I thought I brought it with me. Even better. Oh, hold on.
Oh man, it's about to get real.
No, I have to turn my video off because I have to get ready. Are you ready? I have to get ready. But while I get my antlers, I have a question.
Okay.
What 90s television show character do you think you relate to the most?
Man, gotta think on that one.
All right, there we go.
Oh, probably Tommy from Rugrats.
Tom, really?
Yeah.
Okay, this sucks because you cannot see this part here.
You can't. I just saw the little headband when you came back on, and I was like, "What do you?"
Okay, well maybe this will work too. But no,
there you go. Yeah, well, sort of.
No,
it's like you had just like a little red hat back there.
That's what it did look like. But I have one. Oh, it lights up. Maybe you can see the lights.
Oh, but you see, well, you can just like on your head. It was such a good try. It was a good effort.
Good effort, poor execution. But you, Tommy Pickles, a baby's got to do what a baby's got to do.
I felt like Tommy was always kind of like the adventurer, or like always kind of like solving problems, and like he actually, you know what, I say that, but I think realistically I would be Chucky,
Me
because
too. That's
he
me.
has so much anxiety and like stress and I just feel like that's also me. Like I worry a lot, like I'm an overthinker. So like I just overthink and like worry about all this ridiculous stuff a lot of the time, so I guess I'd probably be more Chucky if I'm being honest.
I think you're a hybrid.
Oh
I
geez,
think you're a
sorry.
hybrid of both
Yeah, I
because
think
you
I could be
are
like a blend.
adventurous.
Yeah.
So who would you be? I feel like you could be a Susie Carmichael.
See Carmichael, yes.
The white the white Susie Carmichael. Uh,
I'm
um,
honored. I like that. I'm gonna go
because
with that.
yes, you could be, because I was gonna say, could she be Phil or Lil, but they had some issues.
They had some issues, yeah.
First of all, I need to know who did Lil's hair, because she clearly, like, is that like a mohawk or some kind of fade, or like,
Both.
listen, it looked like an antler.
Yeah.
But yeah, because Susie, everybody loved Susie. She was so sweet. She
It
was
was.
so nice. She was a little cautious.
Mhm.
Um,
Yep. That does
and
sound like me. A little
and
cautious, yeah.
but she was brave. Like she had a legit sense of bravery, and she had great leadership skills and stuff. So I think
Oh,
that
I'm so
fits
honored.
you. I think that fits you more than, see. I'm Chucky. Chucky couldn't use the bathroom. He had that much anxiety. So,
You
um,
don't strike me as someone like that.
well, I'm not as fearful as Chucky, and I ain't never been able to not use the bathroom because I was scared of something. Um, so I think the glasses. Um, obviously Chucky has hair. I don't.
Yeah.
Um, and I think he was a misfit
Mm,
because he single parent, which I can relate to. My mom's a single parent. Um, and he was just different.
yeah.
And he was just like to play by the rules, but then when he needed to be adventurous, he was. So that's the Chucky I
Yeah,
related
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
But not like always scared. Well, I'm not you. I ain't like that. I ain't never scared, but bone crusher. But who would be your alter ego marathon character, like from the 90s? Like if you said I have to get to this person.
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking there was this show called Doug.
Doug. Oh my God. I like vaguely remember Doug. I don't remember the characters though. I just like remember.
So there was Doug Funny. Speaking of characters with real weird names, there was Roger Clocks. He
Yeah,
was,
blast from the past.
yeah, he was the dude that looked like the Blue Man Group. Um,
Yeah, yes. Oh my God, it's all coming back to me. Oh man, Doug.
and
Shoot, I need
then
to go back.
there's a character that I think you relate to, and she has the best name, and it's a shame that you don't remember her. She had the best name in
Oh,
television. Patty Mayonnaise.
Patty Mayonnaise. Oh my gosh, yes, I remember her. I remember all three of those. You said Blue Man Group. I was like, oh my God, it's like flying back to me now.
Oh wow, that's
That's
the
what,
one.
that's the one that was the cue that I was like, there it is. The characters are slowly pouring back in.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Patty
gosh.
Mayonnaise. Yep.
So I feel like the Patty Mayonnaise is a good fit for you, because Patty was a stone cold G when she played baseball.
That's
Patty
true. Yeah.
will Patty will take that ball, hit it so hard, and it will make you slap your mama. Like I ain't kidding you. That's how. But just kind of like that's just how it is. That's how
I
she
love it.
was. So
I love
yeah,
it. Yeah,
I'm
and I
trying.
relate to that. That's like my like yeah, it comes out in races. Patty Mayonnaise, watch out.
Yeah. So
Alter
like
ego.
alter ego. I feel like, I don't know. I don't, because I don't run the marathon, so I would not. I don't have like an alter ego.
You don't have one? What about when you're like throwing and like competing in that? I feel like you'd have to have something for that.
Okay. I feel like that's hard. Maybe not when I'm throwing, but when I'm podcasting.
Yep.
A part of me feels like Kel from Keenan and Kel.
Yep.
You know, welcome to Good Burger, home on the Good
Yeah.
Burger. Can I take your order?
Yeah, no, that's you. There it is. We found it.
So yeah, that's definitely me. Oh man, I really like. I don't know. There's something so soothing about it, but I feel like as human beings, we can relate more to it because we're both relatively young. So
Mhm.
like we understand that time period. Well, we're both young.
We
Like
are.
you know,
We're thriving.
you thriving. Listen, Laura. This is just based on what I saw. So she eating wings with me. She partied like a rock star prior to, ate a whole cake, go eat some more wings, and is about to ball out. Like, listen, if I had to be like somebody in this life, I would probably have to try to be like you.
Oh my God. I'm so honored because again, when we did our first recording, the whole time I was like, he is too cool for me.
That's a lie.
He's too cool. Like I feel like I'm not cool enough.
Girl.
Like when you did the introduction, like you did your thing, and I was like, oh my God, like am I on the right podcast? Like, can I match him?
Laura, you capping
Your
like a water.
coolness is really high, so I think you should know that.
You capping like a water bottle. Like that ain't even.
It's like a water bottle. You're teaching me so many great sayings. I need to write these down.
Well, I just
And
made that
then
one.
you did. You just made that. See, that's what I mean. Coolness, way up here, tapping like a water bottle. See, that's so. And see, now I'm turning back into Winston because I'm like, I want to come up with one. Give me like 20
But
minutes and I'll just throw it in there.
but those are the best when you have time. See, there's a microwave. I have a mixture of microwave and crock pots because
Nice.
I could fire one off and then I can let one simmer. I could put some seasoning in it and then I can let it marinate. And then all of a sudden, pot roast. So, but one thing I want your help with, and we're almost done, I promise. I want new music.
Ooh.
So I want you to teach me about the popularity and why is punk rock and this crap you listen to? I say crap about everything, so that doesn't necessarily mean bad.
This crap you eat, this crap you listen to.
Now the crap you eat is real.
You're like, no, that is crap. That's actually literal.
Okay, that's literal. Yeah, like I remember
music, it's just
music is
all in
you
there.
can come and go, but that crap right there, that's that crap right there. But yes, crap to everything except food. That okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll get back to that in a second. That bothers me. That I hate everything that you eat.
Yeah, no, I know you do. We've only found two things in two recordings that we agree on.
What is something that we can both? So we got chicken, pizza.
That's out.
We're
Crumble. That's out.
Crumble. That's out.
I haven't tried ranch on fish, but I feel like I might like that. So who knows? Stay tuned.
Asterisk.
We'll circle back to that.
Okay.
And then what else was? I feel like there's just so many things. Now I can only think of those two.
Do you like beer?
Yes. Well, okay. I don't like IPAs. No, I don't like IPAs. I like sours and I like beer that I can put fruit in. So I like Corona.
There we go.
Yeah, and I like any type of, like, when we go to breweries, because there's 1,000 out here, I always get like a sour or like a light beer. I actually really do like there's like a nitro milk stout that's on tap at Avery, a brewing company out here in the winter. And although it's super heavy, it's kind of like that deep dish pizza that you're talking about. It just kind of like sits in your stomach.
Why did you ruin this? You ruined
But
this.
I love that. That's my one dark beer. And I actually sort of like Guinness, like randomly.
So you said it has milk in it?
Yeah, it's like a milk stout. I don't know how they make it, but it's in the name.
you have found a way to combine all the things. So didn't I say I hated crumble cookies because it got milk in it? And
Yeah,
then
no, I
she
know. I
brings,
regret going that far. I just went too far with it. I felt like you agreed with me up until then, though. Do you like similar beers?
yeah, I need some with a little fruit in it, like
Yeah,
because that
perfect. See, that's
IPA,
mostly me. Mm-mm.
I tried an IPA, which is what I call it because it's just simple, it's
And
easier. Yeah.
please
Uh,
come out to Colorado and order that. Can I get the IPA? What's your seasonal IPA on tap?
IPA. What's an IPA? Is that like a bison or a bear? No, no, I thought that was beer. Isn't that what it
Isn't
is?
that what that is? Isn't that how you say it?
Yeah. So I tried an IPA. I tried a couple IPAs and tastes like cat piss.
Yeah, I don't like. Agreed. I don't like it.
What
Not a
about this?
fan.
What about dessert?
Well, I like baked goods primarily.
Okay. Now I
So
want to
cake,
touch on that.
cookies.
What kind of cake? That's not coffee cake because that's
Oh, that was the other thing. You hated that.
I hate
So
coffee in
at
general. So
wow. Okay, I don't know if we can be friends anymore. You don't like
I
coffee? What do you drink in the morning? Tea?
I
You're
don't.
a tea person?
Mm-mm. I may drink some chamomile before bed. If
So
Yvonne
you
makes
just
me.
drink like orange juice in the morning and like you're set.
I don't drink juice. Drink Propel. I
I like the lemon propel. That's like my favorite.
I don't like the lemon Propel.
Oh my god! Why?
It gives me lactic acid.
Why
Like
do you? Why do
that's
you
why I
like
named the
I
show.
love
I don't know.
that.
It's like that's why I
That
named the
is
show.
like the root of the show.
Literally, I was on the plane and I drank a lemon Propel and I was like, oh, this gives me so much lactic acid. Oh man, I should name the show that.
Boom.
Um, I don't drink though. I stopped drinking soda, and if I drink juice, I drink tart cherry juice.
Well, I like tart cherry juice, but I like to mix it with LaCroix.
Who's LaCroix?
It's like the sparkling water. It's like a brand of sparkling water, but they have flavors.
Oh, that's in the can.
Yeah, in the can.
Oh, I thought you was talking about somebody. Okay. Um.
What's LaCroix? Who is that?
Yeah.
You like to drink tart cherry juice with LaCroix? That's cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Like
a cool
yeah. Let's
guy.
have him on the show.
Let's bring him on.
Let's bring him on. Like he could be the new Winston Bishop for all we know.
Yeah,
Um. Oh boy, I need to edit that out. Um.
Leave it in. It's real.
See, because I knew what that was, but I thought it was like LaCroix or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's tricky because there is a X in it, but it's French. I think it's not French. It sounds like French.
LaCroix. Oh boy.
But yeah, you get the lemon LaCroix and you mix it with the tart cherry, and it's like a mocktail.
Ooh,
that's good for you.
Okay. Gosh, Laura out here making healthy mint juleps, in a sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Because tart cherry juice helps you sleep, and it's good to reduce inflammation. Yep. So Cherry Bundy, go ahead, give me a call so we can sponsor. You can sponsor Laura and I.
Yes, we're waiting.
Yes. So yeah, I don't drink soda. I stopped drinking soda in 7th grade.
Oh, wow.
Because I was playing football and drank Pepsi, and it didn't go well in practice. So I was just like, let me stop.
Everyone back.
So yeah, I don't really drink juice. Every occasional moon, I'll drink a lemonade or a sweet tea or an Arnold Palmer.
I love sweet tea and Arnold Palmer's, both of
I'm
those.
shocked that you knew what it was.
Oh yeah, an Arnold Palmer?
People don't know what that is where you're from.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no, I grew up drinking Arnold Palmer's.
Because Paul, you said it's okay. Just call it AP. If I call
AP.
it IPA, call it an app.
IPA.
You call it.
I grew up drinking apps.
Yeah.
APs.
Yeah, she okay. Well, that's because they were like, what? Just the waiters and waitresses. What's that? I was like, lemonade and sweet tea. Oh, that's what that is. I was like where y'all
blew
from?
their minds. I know. I feel like that's been around forever. I was like, I grew up drinking those, and I still order those at restaurants sometimes. Yeah, still my beverage of choice.
Yeah, so you can taste it. If it's good, then you have to worry about beaties, but other um
Minor side effect,
minor
but
side
worth
effects.
it.
It's one of those things, like one of the
Some things
medicines.
I'm just like, I'm not gonna give it up. Like, I'm just gonna hope for the best.
It's like, I have a headache. What's the medicine? Oh, this is I should make something up. Shoot it all.
Yeah.
Something like that. And it's like, okay, well, it clear the headache, yeah, but you can get bunions, you can get a
That's the thing.
migraine.
I always laugh because I feel like they list the side effects, and I'm like, honestly, I would rather just have what it's supposed to fix because all the side effects are way worse than like a migraine. Like, again, I guess I
Yes.
don't have migraines, but they list like, yeah, like, like bunion growth, like loss of kidney function, like
Like
death, and you're like, oh my god, I'd rather just keep that.
yeah, like seriously, I would just rather have a headache. It's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, you take it, you have a sinus infection, you have outgrown toenails, and um gosh, I don't know.
Bunion growth. That's funny.
Bunion, that was good.
That was
That was
good. That was really clever. That one got me.
yeah. But oh, did I say that? I thought you said that.
No, you said that. I was repeating it because I kept laughing in my head. I was like, that's a good one.
Oh,
That's a good side effect to just include now.
yeah, bunion growth, outgrown toenails. It's the cousins
Outgrown
of
toenails.
ingrown. It's the yes, ingrown toenail, second cousin. And it's in the same family as bunion rotation. Gotta get like, what if you like the weird surgery? Like, oh, I'm getting bunion rotation or something like that. I don't know. There's so many
The
things like
bunion
that.
surgery is apparently extremely painful and like you're out for like months on end. So people just keep their bunions because they're like, it's easier.
I've seen some people in a boot, and I'm thinking that's a battle wound. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
did you
And
have
they're
a
like, oh,
stress
they just
fracture
shaved my, yeah, they're like, I just shaved my bunion off. You're like, what for that? They're like on crutches
in
and
a
like a
boot?
boot. And you're like, what the? I bet you're wishing you just kept the bunion now.
Girl, I'm like, but I'm saying because it's so. I'm like, what is it in that bunion that you look like you dislocated your ankle?
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Just
like,
like,
how, like you can't be an athlete. Like Laura can't come. It is announced by her sponsor that Laura Thweatt will miss the next 8 to 12 months with a dislocated bunion that had to get cut off. It's like she
yeah,
dislocated her
you don't
butt.
see that. If athletes are doing that, they're lying about it and they're saying, oh
Yes,
no, it was a stress fracture.
it was. That's so all these stress fracture injuries. No, they
All
they
these stress
bun.
fractures are secret bunions.
Yeah, they're,
We
they're
know.
bunions.
We
Yeah,
know the
they're bunions.
truth
We
now.
know. We got it. It's uncut here. We got it.
Uncut.
Yes, that's how it is. Yeah, all y'all stress. No, it's
We
bunions.
know. Yeah,
We know.
we've cracked it now. We know. Next time I see someone in a boot, I'm gonna be like, ah,
How your
bunion.
bunions
All right, you
doing?
can
How
tell
they
me.
doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
how's
she
that
could just
bunion? How's that bad boy
this.
treat you?
Yeah, this is a safe space.
This is a safe
Uh,
space. Yeah. We can talk about it openly. Let it
open.
out.
Let it out. It's okay. I'm here, like Fraser Crane. I'm
Yeah.
listening. um.
Nice.
Okay, so baked goods. Baked goods. So
Oh yeah.
coffee cake. So I don't drink coffee. I think I posted on Facebook. I did a poll. So a marathoner, her name is Tori Parkinson. She got me to drink coffee recently. So I drank a small cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Just black.
And no. Apparently, my mom likes black coffee, but she told me like start with the most sugar and then just wean your way off, baby
That's what
steps.
I did. And I still don't drink just black coffee. I never fully weaned.
My mom loves it. She's like, don't you just love the smell? I'm like, it smells like trouble. Like, like what is it
It
that?
smells like straight trouble.
Yes, like I always say, black coffee is the nobody knows the trouble I've seen kind of coffee. Because it's
How
like
they should market it.
yeah, it smells so good. I'm like, okay, well, if charcoal was liquid, then it would be black coffee. But no, I ordered some frappe
Mm,
latte
yeah, yeah.
peppermint.
Start at the top. Yeah.
When I told you it was written in hieroglyphics, and that small cup cost me $4.23, I said, listen, y'all can take this back to the North Pole. I'm not doing it. Let them elves drink this stuff.
See, I'm kind of jealous because do you know how much money a year I spend on coffee?
About 20,000.
It's such an expensive addiction, at least.
Break that chain.
So I need like a coffee sponsorship. I need like Dunkin', where you at? Starbucks, where you at? Local coffee, where are you at?
But for real though, you see, I said it to you, I'm still on a mission. I tried to get the Hidden Valley sponsorship.
I was so appreciative that you tried. I was like, I love that you went for it. That was
I
great.
but I put your name in it too, and I told you, like I said, listen, there is an athlete who loves you more than your average Joe or Sue, and she's actually like the pitch was legit. And they say, thank you for reaching out, but we already sponsor a lot of charity cases, and unfortunately we cannot add yours.
They
But
probably
please...
went to my Instagram and saw me like headbanging, and they were like, yeah. Like,
yeah.
nah, this girl, athlete. Okay, we see. We get what's going on here.
And but so it was like a small paragraph, and then I had like 3 paragraphs of mine. Yeah, and it's detailed. And so yes, we sponsor enough charity cases. We can't add anymore. So I was like,
that's such a savage response.
I
was like, wow.
It's so.
I mean, again, I'm not even asking for compensation. I just want free ranch shipped.
But that's what I told them.
Quarterly.
I said, listen, I don't need, if you just give us some bottles of ranch, just like send it out, then we will do videos. Like, I got you. Like, we can do all this stuff.
Like, we're not asking for a lot here. Like, it's free marketing for them. And they were still like, no, we don't do charity cases.
And I was like,
we don't want that kind of marketing.
No, but here, we would love for you to take a sponsor or a survey on Clorox. It's so funny to hear you say that you laugh. I was so hurt. I was so hurt.
I was just like, oh my gosh, that is so savage. Like, they just like let you have it. They were like, yeah, thanks for reaching out, but nah.
I was in my feelings. Like, literally, I thought, I see, everybody likes Drake, and now I kind of see why it's so easy for him to write some of these songs that like go. Because he's always, it seems like he's in his feelings, and that was me that day. Like, if I had a piano, I would just be like,
well, now we know where Drake gets his inspiration. He probably got rejected from Hidden Valley too. They were like, yeah, no. That's probably one of his songs, deeper meaning.
Oh my gosh. I'm sad in my feelings. Can't get Valley. They rejected me. They call me Hidden Valley and stuff like that.
Boom. We should do a video of that, of the rejection, and see how they like it.
Oh, and we could change it. Ushers, confessions, and stuff. This is my rejection. Just when I thought I hit him.
Oh my god! All right,
just when I thought
we're dropping a music video.
I'm so down with it. This is my rejection. Just when I thought we had a sponsorship, Hidden Valley said they got all them charity cases. This is my rejection.
So good. Look at you. See? Coolness.
You see, that's one thing
on the spot.
That's one thing I'm good at. Like, I can do jingles based on anything. Like, I used to.
You just dropped that.
Yeah, but yeah, I was going through it. I was like one of them characters.
Start time.
Just walking like everybody hurts. I was like,
everybody cries.
I was
just silent tears.
Just silent tears. Like, literally, there's this song by this old song. It's like, tears on my pillow, pain in my heart caused by you. And I was like, that's Hidden Valley. And
that was just like on replay in your head. You're just walking around like to that vibe.
I'm like walking around the house with my earbuds in, like, ooh. Yeah.
They cut you deep. Yeah, it cuts deep.
It hurt. It did hurt. But we do have chocolate chip cookies, and I'm glad that we have the same standard outside of crumble cookie. Mm-hmm. But so we have. What about I eat vegetables, but that's not my favorite. So we'll just have to
love them.
we'll continue to find it. So I just have like 2 more topics. What's the best Christmas song? So I had Elise Cranny on here, and I actually ended up singing the song. It was we agreed that one of the most criminally underrated songs is Stevie Wonder's version of "That's What Christmas Means to Me."
Oh.
What's that for you?
Okay. I love one of my favorite Christmas albums that I've already played on repeat is Celine Dion's Christmas. Another year has gone by. It hits me every time. Another year has gone by.
Oh, let
You're
him use
still the
you.
one by my side.
Let him use you. Okay. But you see, I feel like that. Like you got a great family. You got a dog. You got a good boyfriend. And so, like, whenever all that comes, you got some chicken wings.
Got some chicken. Yeah,
You
got
got a
my
skirt.
chocolate chip cookie. I got
Got a
my
chocolate.
Hidden Valley. It's just like all the feels I love, and also I just really respect and appreciate her voice and like her talent as an artist.
Did you
So
see the news though? That hurt me.
no, wait,
She
no,
had to
what?
cancel tour because she had some kind of rare disease or illness, and it like messed with her vocal.
Oh
Let me make sure
no,
that's the
Celine.
okay. Let me make sure that's her because I don't need nobody coming after me like, you said
Get your
Celine
facts
Dion.
straight.
Yeah, you said Celine
There's rumors
Dion
going around. Celine Dion had
coming
her
from.
vocal cords removed.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
said that's like gosh, you said Celine Dion when it was teeny tiny or something like that.
yeah.
But if that is the case, yeah, Celine Dion
I
disease.
also really love Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You"
That's
because
so basic.
I I know I have a very
Ah,
basic side to me, very basic. I told you, remember, I love pumpkin scented candles. I'm all about that pumpkin life and sweaters. I'm wearing, like it's part of who I am. So I always listen to that one too. It's in the
so
rotation with all the others.
I'm not
It's not the only
mad.
one I listen to. I feel
I'm
like
not mad.
suddenly I'm like feel like I have to defend myself. You're like, no, crap,
No,
right?
no. Oh, that would be
No,
funny.
no.
Like if I'm listening, if I'm going through your playlist, what is this? I feel like Gordon Ramsay,
Yeah,
like Simon Powell. What is this
yeah.
garbage?
The garbage.
Garbage. Are you an idiot sandwich? Why are you listening to this? Um, I always wanted to be like that dude on I don't know. I don't know his name. I don't know what he does, but if he sees something that he likes, he just goes, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Who is that?
I don't know,
Gorgeous. Is he on
but
the Food Network? Who is that? What does he do?
no, I
We
just
don't
saw him.
know. That's
I
just
just
what he
saw him
does.
on a commercial on TV, and I forgot his name. And these kids were like doing something, and they were like, "What do you think of this?" Gorgeous. Just screaming like that. I feel like that's me.
Gorgeous. I'm gonna start doing that when
Gorgeous.
I see something like gorgeous. Ah,
Please do.
this
Like
cookie, gorgeous. Because it
you're
applies to
running.
everything. You're running. Ah,
You're
gorgeous.
No, seriously, you're running with your homies, and then you see a mountain. Gorgeous. You're like, what is wrong with her?
Gorgeous.
Like, does
Just
she got that running
randomly
spirit?
yell it out.
Honestly, like you see some like a good looking like your celebrity crush, gorgeous, something like that.
Gorgeous.
Obviously not with them in
Taylor
vicinity.
Swift has a song called Gorgeous. So there
Okay,
you go.
okay, well, I'm not talking about her, but
Oh my God, don't even say that.
I
I love
I
her so
I
much.
I don't listen. I went to a concert. I'm not mad at her.
You saw the Reputation tour? Is that was
What?
her last tour a couple years
No,
ago?
no.
Way before that.
This was when she wasn't as famous and it was affordable to go to her concerts. But well, I
It's
ain't
not
paid for it.
affordable now, but I still paid for tickets.
Okay. Um, I'm just
And
messing
we're
with you.
gonna sidestep that.
And we're
Crap,
gonna no,
crap.
because no, listen, I ain't mad at it. A former homie of mine, she hooked me up with tickets for my birthday. Now if somebody listen, my birthday April 14th, if somebody want to give me tickets. I keep doing this because I see you doing it, and it's just like it inspires me to do it. Like I don't know
I
why
know.
I don't.
You know how you were saying you don't know what to do in pictures? I don't
Yeah.
either because I never know what to do with my hands. So lately, I just always do this. But then I realized that like I was doing that in like every single picture that I was posting, and I was like, Laura, you got to come up with something else, man.
But I thought that was like your
It's just
theme.
automatic.
Honestly, like I'm next to Santa Claus, and I'm like I don't know.
Oh yeah, I want to see that picture so bad.
And we just and so and here's the thing: the elf kept taking pictures. The elf kept taking pictures.
The
The
elf, as they
person,
do. The elf
as they
just
do.
gets up in there.
And so I was like, I don't know what to do. And so I'm like, got these. And then all of a sudden, on the third picture, I just see Santa lean back in his chair, and he got this little smirk, like.
So good. I can't wait to see that. Best
um,
Christmas picture out there.
oh my gosh, no! I
I
took one
want
to
it.
Nashville with Santa and some else, and I got the little elf to go like that and everything. So it's like a
See,
yearly.
cool. You're cool. People can't help themselves, you know?
Listen, you go like this, and I feel like,
Do you think I could get Santa to do that? Maybe I should try that out.
yes, because I asked him, like, listen, I know this is what I told the people in Nashville. I said, I know
I
your
asked
cheeks
him.
hurt. I know your cheeks hurt. And I know that your back hurt from the toys and all these little random kids sitting on your lap and all this stuff. How about we not smile? So Mrs. Claus was like, I have to smile. I was like, okay, do you? And then Mr. Claus was like, okay. And I was like, bet. And so that was
Just game face Santa.
and then I've been, yeah, just game face. Like Santa was MGK. Santa was listening to Wild Boy.
Yeah, Santa's alter ego came out. MGK.
Santa was ready. Santa was like, I can't sing that song. Why am I like it's Christmas? I'm rapping lyrics. But then we had a birthday party, and my family from Alabama came down, and it was a 70s disco party. And I have a big old afro and these glasses, and I think it said Motown is my jam or something like that, and this necklace. And then I'm making peace signs like this, and I'm like, what is with like I don't do this.
You're like, I don't know what, I can't help it. I don't know what is this.
Like, what is this? Like, I can't
help it. It's just a reflex. That's how I felt too. I was like, why am I always doing this? Like,
but you look cool doing it because you like are about that life. You are.
I am about that life. It is part of, my veins run punk rock. What can I say?
But that's like your brand. Like that's the cool part of your brand. Because it's just like this happy, this easygoing, this free spirited person. And like when you do it, it brings joy. Now, the question that I have is, why am I doing it? Like, I
love it. I want you to keep doing this.
This or this.
When we meet in Orlando, I want you to do this and I'll do this. It'll be our signature.
Yes. Hey, I'm with it. Shall I wear the fro?
Yeah, please wear the fro with the sweater. Maybe the glasses too. I don't know, the whole thing. I'm gonna let you workshop it, but
okay. Now the glasses, I'm
excited to see it.
Now, I have to see. I don't want to, thinking I'm going to, report, but I'm walking into a porta potty, and stuff like that. So
wandering around,
just wandering around. Like, who is this Don Cornelius looking dude with a Christmas sweater?
Just wandering around. I'm like February.
It's like, yeah, in February in Florida, it's gonna be
everyone's like, wait, is he with someone? Like, is he what's
like
he doing?
You remember that scene? You remember that's a mascot of who? the Shroops. What team do I play for?
Yeah. The best team. It's not important.
That does.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. IKY, whatever. But you remember that?
I know. Can't do abbreviations either.
But you know that scene in Elf when
I just watched Elf.
Yeah, that's on my radar tonight. I gotta watch Home Alone. But when first of all, in any perfect world, let me say at this point before I get to the lady in Home Alone. But when Elf Zooey Deschanel is eating that ramen or whatever, and the announcer goes to Central Park, there seems to be a strange looking elf walking around Central Park. That would be me, like with the fro.
Yeah, they like zoom in on you. Everyone's like, does anyone know this guy?
Does anyone know?
I drop my deep dish pizza. I'm like, oh my God, Dom. I run out.
No, they
start rapping some MGK to like save you, save the spirit of the marathon.
What MGK song would you rap?
Well, to be fair, I haven't listened to OG MGK in a really long time. I'm on his new stuff right now because it's more punk rock.
Let me stop because
Tickets to My Downfall and Mainstream Sellout. Like those are the ones I have on repeat currently. So that's what I'm more fresh on.
The same thing happened in the last episode. This time I came ready because I wrote down a list just in case I got sidetracked. I said 2 more topics 10 minutes ago, but for real, we got 2 more topics. Quick topics. Sorry,
I'll stop blowing your mind.
Oh no, this is the beautiful part. This is my mind marathon. Shout out to my dog from Temptation. It was just my imagination running away with me. What is it about the holiday season that you just... First of all, can I say I was thinking about Celine Dion's album, and
You've listened to it, so you know it.
I don't know that song. I've listened to
Oh.
she has. I have a Celine Dion song, one of them, and it's her singing "Silent Night."
You have to say Silent Night is killer on that album.
And
Gives me like the chills.
listen, I grew up, in the Southern church, so I'm like, woof, woof, I felt something, made me, so, like, I'll just be sitting around the house, and it's like the Holy Ghost, like, huh? Oh Lord,
I felt something. Oh, there it was.
there you go, there you go.
That's me listening to Celine. I'm like, oh,
because
God.
he just had
Got
such
hit.
like let me stop playing with the Lord like that. But and then she has "Oh Holy Night," and I was like, girl, dang, stop. Like, that's too good. Between her and Groban, it's like, no,
Groban. Josh Groban and
no,
who was it? Well, he did a thing with
Brian McKnight.
No, the woman. Sarah Brightman.
Who was that?
Do you ever see Josh Groban and Sarah Brightman do like what's the song called? Just Google Sarah Brightman and Josh Groban, and I bet it will pop up. But she's like Josh Groban, but like a woman. Like, talk about a voice. And she played in Phantom of the Opera. She was Christine. Is that her name? The main like woman, main character in Phantom of the Opera. She like starred in that on Broadway. It's like her.
Okay. You know who has a Christmas song that I came across that I was like, woof, Lord. Destiny, it's an old song, but Destiny's Child did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Did they? Oh, I need
Rudolph?
to bring that up.
I'm gonna play it once this is over so I don't get hit with a copyright. And I listened to it and it made me want to go run to the refrigerator. I ain't running 20 miles like you suggested, but I'm like, I could get some shoes on and I can run up the front.
Hey, it's a start.
It's a start.
It made me want to move,
Made me want to move. Rudolph and Beyonce goes, Rudolph the Red-Nosed, Rudolph, we love you, boy. I'm like, Rudolph a boy? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I always thought Rudolph was a boy. Did you not?
Yeah, but I ain't never been like, boy, come on, Rudolph.
Boy, me neither. But like in my head, I'm like, obviously the boy.
I mean, listen, I watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and I get mad. I'm like, somebody need to give you a 2-piece and a biscuit. Free my dog Rudolph.
2-piece and a biscuit.
Free him. Did I ever show you that shirt?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You have so many, you have so many good ones that I need.
I showed you one.
You showed me the chicken shirt.
Yeah, I like fried chicken and 3 other people.
Yeah. Which I think is true for a lot of people. Speaks the truth.
Yes. And then it's like 2 pieces in a biscuit. Yeah, I have so many things. So many. These are a few of my favorite things. Christmas. What does this holiday season means to you? And what's your favorite part about the season?
I think my favorite part is, I have a lot, but the main one is just like my family's traditions. And just like being home and like being with my family and just reconnecting to that like piece of me, I think hits different around the holidays. And then I love just like the lights everywhere and like just, yeah, I just feel like this time of year, everyone is just like, nice and like friendly. And like, there's just kind of like, we kind of all come together in like a way, I feel, this time of year, regardless of like what, you're celebrating. I think just again, like the time of year and just the season, it just kind of brings everyone together in ways that I don't always feel like we operate the rest of the year.
It's so funny. It's so funny. You're so right.
I like that piece of it too. When you're just like, man, like everyone kind of just has that, whatever it is to them, everyone kind of has that spirit and you can feel it when you go out and you're like, man, it's different. I like this better.
Yeah. It's like, you better get used to it because when December 26th hit,
it's gone.
It's like
we are back to just.
It's like T.I.'s recognize I'm back.
Yeah, exactly. Just like boom, you wake up like, all right,
Like, wake
Something
up,
has
listen.
shifted.
Yeah, listen, it ain't Christmas no more. I don't like you.
Yeah, get away from me.
It's like
Don't touch me.
it's like Hallmark movies. Like
Yes.
how you say it like it sounds like a Hallmark movie with like all the love and I don't know. I feel like I would love to see you like play yourself in a Hallmark movie. We would have to figure out a storyline.
We could
You
do
know,
that. I mean,
uh,
I need a transition as I kind of like look to what's next. Maybe that could be it. I could
yes, you go.
We could write and produce a Hallmark movie and then I could star in it.
Yes, you can. You can go back home to Durango Falls
Durango
or
Falls. Yeah, exactly. It's always something like that. Like some like
Durango. Why did you
mythical
leave
town.
Durango Falls and Christmas Land? And I call it Boo Boo Falls because it's just like or
That, yeah,
like
exactly.
yeah, or Silverbed Lane, Silverbed or Silverbed. Oh Lord Jesus, let me pick another bell. Gingerbread Lane and
Ooh, Gingerbread Lane, Candy Cane Lane.
Candy
Isn't that
Cane
the one
Lane.
in New Girl when they go and like watch? Turn on
Yes,
the lights. Turn on the lights.
let me look up that cat name. But yeah,
Oh
but
yeah,
the
did you
only
not? Yeah, come on.
and
Priorities.
so yes, cat on New Girl. Ferguson. That's it. Ferguson.
Ferguson. Oh my God, yes. I knew it's such a again, the name itself is so great. Ferguson.
Ferguson. Because that is not a cat name.
No, that's my favorite though. I want to get another dog and I want to name it like a person name. Like the person names on animals are hilarious to me. I like
Okay.
can't handle it.
I had this conversation with Tori. So I have to ask you this, and then that's how we're gonna wrap it. And then I'll ask a nice question. To give people hope and tidings and cheer and peppermints and that's
Gingerbreads.
gingerbreads and silver bells and candy canes and Dasher Dancer. Office characters that would make great pet names. I think that if you get a dog, you and your
I
boy, if
think
you have
I
to
think
name
Dwight
it.
is funny.
No, yeah. Come here, Dwight. I feel like there's two names that I like would want.
Daryl.
Daryl or Stanley. No,
Stanley.
Stanley's a good cat name.
Stanley, yeah, Stanley, that's a cat name for sure. And then like Daryl for
No,
like
but
a
can you do me a favor? So there's two names. At least consider
okay,
it. I
okay.
want you to think about naming your dog Bob Vance Refrigeration.
That would be, and then you have to do it like the character. Like you're like, this is
Bob Vance.
Bob Vance of Vance Refrigeration. Like
And then
every
that's what I
time you
say.
introduce
The
it.
dog has to have a collar. Oh, what's his name? Is Bob Vance Refrigeration.
Vance of it.
Bob
Bob
Vance
Vance
Refrigeration.
Refrigeration.
Say hello to Max. Say hello. Shake your paw
What
out.
kind of work are you in, Bob?
Oh, the refrigeration building. Hi, I'm Dwight. Bob Vance Refrigeration or Bob Vance
Yeah.
Refrigeration. And
That's
so,
a good one. That's so true. It's an underrated one. I forgot about that.
And then the second.
Phyllis.
And then the second.
The cat name.
Phyllis is a cat name. Phyllis and
For
Angela
sure.
are cat names.
Angela, 100% cat name. Yeah.
And then the last one you have to name the dog. This is just for me. If you can name it David Wallace.
David Wallace. God, those are good. Like the full names. That's the best part.
Just David Wallace.
He's always referred to as David Wallace.
Yes. Come on, David Wallace. Let's go for a walk.
David Wallace. Just have that on the tag too. David Wallace and Bob Vance Refrigeration.
Those are like the two
Done.
names, that I'm like, please, please.
That's so funny, David Wallace.
Oh, what's your dog's name? David Wallace. That's his name.
It would never get old. I would laugh every time.
David
You're at the dog park. David Wallace.
Get over here. It's like, why are you calling your dog by his government name? It's like, that's just his first name. That's just one name.
First name. It's one name.
You would have to name you would have to name, yes, all caps, no space. You would have to name a cat Meredith.
Meredith, yeah. Or like again, I love Phyllis.
Phyllis. Phyllis and Stanley, they would have to be a couple.
For sure. And then if you got like another like a Rottweiler or something like Daryl, like you
No, you know who the Rottweiler
or it'd be
would
funny.
Packer. Packer.
Yeah, that's right. I want to get a weenie, like a little dachshund. Daryl would be funny on him because it's like such a, like a big
Daryl would be perfect.
be
Oh,
perfect.
oh, you would have to name a lab Creed.
Creed. Oh my God. Yes, you have to have a Creed in there for sure.
A golden retriever would have to be Jim.
Yep. Who would be Pam?
You need a weird cat or some animal that has like some unleavened bread. You know what I'm saying? Like like they just roll over and lick themselves at 2:00 in the morning. Like, what you doing?
Pam.
Because Pam was just weird to me. Like she was like everybody. Oh, Pam played Jim. I don't like when people play people.
Everyone says that. I listened to a whole thing on when I used to watch the show Mike and Mike on ESPN2, and they did a whole thing about because they had Thweatt on, and they did a whole thing about Greenie thought that like Pam, the whole Pam thing was like a conspiracy where like everyone like loves her, but really she's just like
she sucks.
She's just like, yeah, she sucks, basically, is what he said. And it was so funny. And Thweatt got all mad. He's like, no, that's not the character. And Greenie's like, oh, no, that's 100%. Like, when you actually look at it, she's the worst.
Oh, she's awful. Like she makes me so mad. And then
my favorite couple is Michael and Jan. That is my favorite pairing. I love their relationship so much. Jan's just so mean to him.
She is evil. She is evil.
Love Michael and Jan. Everyone's like, oh, what's your favorite Office couple? Everyone's like, oh, like Jim and Pam. I'm like, no. Freaking Jan and Michael are like the best couple. They're so funny.
The best couple to me. That is
Yeppers.
That is the Yeppers.
What did I tell you about Yeppers? I told you not to say it.
Honey, how about we put the award down for the night? No, I just want everybody to be able to see it.
Yeah.
My favorite scene, there was two that stand out. I know I was supposed to end this like 30 minutes ago. I'm sorry.
I know you said that. You said that like 10 times, but then we keep going on these tangents, which are great, by the way, because now I have 6 new dog names to try out.
There's like my favorite. There's two. So there was like when they were doing the CPR scene, and Andy
Thweatt cuts the face off. Yeah. And they're like they're getting up on like the Red Cross lady.
And and then Michael doesn't know the words, and he's like yada da 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 blah blah blah, staying alive, staying alive. And then wasn't it like the wrong song that they were singing? No,
yeah. that was also when they do night at the Roxbury, like for orientation when the branches merged and like his tape thing won't work and Andy just starts like
just jamming. Jamming. That one was good. And then when Packer went boo-boo in his office, and Michael was trying to get it registered as a hate crime.
Yeah.
Michael, can it be? Well, I want to register this as a hate crime. Michael, it's not a hate crime. Why do you think it's a hate crime? Well, I hated it.
I hated it.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Okay. What excites you? What excites you about the new year?
I love the new year because it's just kind of like it feels like a clean slate, like you have all this hope and like excitement, and it's just kind of like you're taking everything that happened in the previous year and you're kind of like, I don't know, it's like a fresh start for me. Like a new year, you're just like, man, like anything is possible, right? Like all these things could happen, and you're just like, yeah, you just kind of like get refueled, you're kind of just like ready to go at it again, get back in the ring,
Yeah, and I think that's what you're going to do.
I think so too.
There's a song. I get knocked down,
but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
She takes the wicked drink and the bucket drink. Oh, Danny boy. For the longest, I thought they were singing "Oh Tannenbaum," and I was like, "Oh, that's Danny."
You're like, is this a Christmas song? Like,
I was like, "Oh, they put Christmas with a boom boom bang."
Yeah, you're like at Christmas with like an edge,
I know, like, oh, Tannenbaum.
That's why I'm gonna hear that now next time I hear that.
Listen, that song. If Mike's Cold Hard Lemonade was a person, it would be that song by the Jabberwockies.
100%.
Family, I appreciate you coming on again, gracing the show.
Honored. Wait, can I
Yes.
show you my pants really quick? Because my sweater isn't cool. But
Okay.
look at the pants I'm wearing. They're like silver.
Okay.
See? And I have my sweet Saucony high tops
I see
on
that.
with
Okay,
them.
go
So
ahead.
I have some festiveness. You couldn't see it when I was sitting. But I came to play. I wanted you to know that. I'm not quite at your level with that sweater, but I did my best.
Silver bells,
Yeah, there you go. See,
silver
they're
pencil
holiday-y.
bells. It's Christmas time in the Thweatt house.
Nice. Nice remix. I like it.
Yes, this is the remix to Silver Bells. Sit side. Hey, oh, see, I'm out here trying to do the Miller Wop off Silver Bells. That ain't even what it's for.
I love it. Keep it going. Keep it
So
going.
listen, Laura's gonna do big things. This will certainly not be the last time we go on the show. I actually have an idea. We need to do a I'm sure I'll have you back on prior to
I hope so.
of course. Listen,
You have to.
you're more than welcome to come on the show at any time on any one of our 3 shows, the 2 exclusive on YouTube, and then obviously Lactic Acid. But I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do when we go pizza hopping in Orlando. We're gonna do a YouTube live or Instagram live
Oh yeah, let's. That would be so that would be so fun.
of me. Now she just saw my reaction eating this freaking cookie.
I
So
did. I was like,
it's
ooh.
all
Was that
it's
your
all
reaction eating deep dish?
yes. You know that song, like my life be like, ooh, wow, that's like my face.
Yeah.
My
Ooh.
my face be like, ooh, ah,
Yeah,
ooh,
we're
ah.
gonna get your initial reaction at each place and just see. And again, we're starting with Dominoes because you saved the best for first.
Okay.
That's an Office quote too. Andy says that.
I know.
Saving the best for first.
Oh, I remember that. Oh, how the turntables.
Tables. I use that one a lot too.
I can't eat my face eat. I can't feel my face eating this
Wait, what's the
food.
song that Kevin karaoke's at the Christmas party? Oh, I do that one all the time. You ought to know. But he says like 12 U's.
Kevin was
You,
Kevin was just
you,
a
you ought to know.
he was Kevin.
Yeah, yeah, Home Alone.
First of all, that was a really good transition. I got to move myself on the shoulder.
Yeah, well done, pro.
But last thought. Anybody would have been in jail with DCF if you lost your head that many times. Where your baby at? I don't know. He gone.
I don't know. Home, New York City. It's hard to
New
say.
York, Paris. He balling so
Paris.
hard. People want to find him. That crap cray. Yeah. He gone. What you mean he gone? I don't
He
know what
gone.
it is. He gone. They're like hauling us. He's gone.
Yeah.
All right, let's get off. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope your New Year's is happy. As Puff Daddy say, Happy New Year's, and we will catch you on the other side.